Audiobook Academy. Book Summary. Getting Things Done by David Allen. David Allen presents his productivity methodology in the book Getting Things Done, which transforms the way you approach your personal and professional life. The Getting Things Done (GTD) method assists you in organizing your calendar, tasks, and priorities in order to make your work more manageable. The advantage of the Getting Things Done system as a bottom-up method is that you know what you are currently working on and what you intend to do next. GTD assists you in getting thoughts out of your head and into your system, allowing you to channel your mental brain power into your work. The science of getting things done. The first section provides an overview of the Getting Things Done system and discusses what makes it unique, timely, and functional. A new method for a new reality. 3 important goals for getting things done. Out of your head, record everything that needs to be done or is useful in an organized, trusted system. Make decisions about your inputs in advance to generate a list of next actions that can be implemented or changed. Curate and coordinate all of that work in between your commitments to yourself and others. The methodology's 4 Ps. Problem: people have improved their quality of life, but they are also increasing their stress levels by taking on more than they can handle. Promise: you will get things done and perform at your best while remaining calm, focused, and efficient at work. Most stress is caused by inappropriately managed commitments they make or accept, says the principle. Process: managing your actions is the key to managing all your stuff, not your time, information, or priorities. Commitment management requirements. Remove it from your mind. Anything left unfinished should be recorded in a collection tool or a trusted system outside your brain to be revisited and sorted through on a regular basis. Determine what your commitment is and what actions you will take to move toward fulfilling it. Decide what actions you need to take next and keep reminders organized in a system that you review on a regular basis. Loops that are open. The open loops must be properly managed. Open loop: anything that does not belong where it is, the way it is, will draw your attention if not managed properly. The open loops are managed in one of 2 ways. Horizontally, maintains control over all activities in which you are involved, on the day-to-day activities order. Vertically, manages individual topic and project thinking, development, and coordination, on the order of larger goals. The 5 stages of workflow mastery. There is a 5-step horizontal method for managing your workflow. Capture what has piqued your interest. These items should be written down, recorded, or gathered into collection buckets. Clarify each item's meaning and place it where it belongs. Determine whether the item is actionable in order to determine the next action or inactive in order to delete, defer, or store it. Organize the results so that higher-level thinking is highlighted. Put reminders of your categorized content in strategic places. To keep your system running, reflect. To regain control and focus, go over all of your system components on a regular basis. Participate in deciding what needs to be done. Take action with clarity and confidence in your system. The 5 project planning stages. There is a vertical 5-step method for planning projects that are patterned on how your brain works. Purpose and principles definition. Purpose: the reason for doing the project, including why, defining success, standardizing decision-making, and aligning resources. Principles: these are guidelines for project behavior. Outcome visioning: visualizing the outcome of your project and determining what success looks like. Brainstorming is the spontaneous generation of ideas for completing a project. Mind mapping, a graphical way of representing your ideas, can help you capture them. Organizing, the arrangement of your project's actions, sequences, and priorities. You can see the categories, connections, and details that exist when they are mapped out. Identifying next actions, choosing what to do next in the project based on the resources available. This step may include action steps or the planning process. The Getting Things Done system is being implemented. This section explains how to put the Getting Things Done system into action. It is your personalized step-by-step coaching on the detailed application of the models. Getting started: make time, space, and tools available. We become more efficient when we focus on the right things at the right time. You should make time, space, and resources available to implement the Getting Things Done system. Time. Set aside at least 2 days for this process, preferably on a weekend or holiday. This time should be dedicated to deep work that is uninterrupted and focused. Space: select a dedicated, individual, and self-contained physical workspace at home, work, and even in transit. You should have enough space for a writing surface and tools. Tools. Use the following steps to put the method into action. At least 3 paper trays, letter paper, writing utensils, sticky notes, paper clips, stapler, tape, rubber bands, automatic labelers, and a trash bin are among the basic processing tools. Organizers could be used to help you create and manage lists. Filing systems are an excellent way to manage your reference files in a quick, functional, and enjoyable manner. You should organize the system alphabetically so that it is simple to add files and folders, label them appropriately, and store everything. You should also go through and delete unnecessary files on a regular basis. Corral your stuff with capturing. We will have control, be present, and focus on the most important work if we capture everything that has our attention. The following are required for successful capture. Keep your open loops contained in your capture system and out of your head. Use as few capturing buckets as possible. Regularly empty your capturing buckets. We want to collect these items in a single location or in bucket. The collection procedure is divided into 2 stages. Physical congregation. Physical gathering. The action of gathering all physical items that are out of place in your environment into your bucket. Keep supplies, reference materials, decorations, and equipment that are frequently used. You may encounter the following issues. Too big, write a description of the item on a piece of paper, date it, and place it in the tray. Excessive, build stacks around the tray. Throw the item away right away if it is junk. Your desktop, desk drawers, countertops, cabinets, floors, walls, bookshelves, equipment, and furniture are all examples of locations. Downloaded files, emails, and voicemails can all be printed and added to your bucket. Mental gathering. Mental gathering is the action of clearing your mind of whatever is on your mind. Separately record each thought, idea, project, or thing that has your attention on paper or in a digital application. David Allen includes a list to help you remember something you may have forgotten. Getting from into empty. We don't want to keep anything in the bucket indefinitely. As a result, we'll go through the bucket and record the action steps in a personal reminder system, either digitally or in a notebook. Processing procedures. First, go over the top item. Because process does not mean spend time on, everything is processed equally. One item at a time should be processed. The concentration required to decide on action steps is compelled by the focus on one thing. Never put anything back into the word in. Determine what to do with an item so that the processing station is not used as a storage bin. What is the next step? Non-actionable, there can be no action. Trash, get rid of anything that is unnecessary, useless, or easily accessible via the internet or other means. Items for incubation, put these items on a someday/maybe list, set a calendar reminder, or keep them in a pending file to postpone action. File these items in a functional filing system, either in physical storage or digital applications. Actionable, plan and determine the amount of physical activity required to get you to the next step. If the action takes less than 2 minutes, do it. The 2-minute rule is the efficiency limit because it takes longer to store and track the item rather than taking immediate action. If you are not the best person for the job, delegate it. You can email, send notes, text, or discuss the item with the appropriate person as a leader. Defer it into your organization's system as a work option to do later. Write these actions down and place them in the pending file to be organized later. A project is any outcome you intend to achieve that will necessitate more than one action step. Maintain a projects list to ensure that placeholders exist for all open loops. Begin finishing. To tackle projects, read our summary of start finishing. Setting up the correct buckets. How does it affect you? Being organized means that the location of an item corresponds to what it means to you. You can use the Getting Things Done organization to reduce cognitive load and focus your mind on higher level thinking. All you need for organization are lists and folders. Lists. Maintain an inventory of all active commitments, including projects, someday/maybes, and next actions. Folders are used to store reference materials and project support information. To promote clarity, 7 organizational categories should be kept separate from one another. Calendar actions and information for actionable organizations contains actions that must be completed on a specific day, at a specific time, and/or as soon as possible. The calendar displays your schedule time blocks, which you can use to complete the rest of your task. Next actions list keeps track of actions that must be completed as soon as possible. This list should be organized by the action's context, such as tools, locations, or situations. You can use the original item, such as a piece of paper or an email, as its own action reminder. Waiting for a list keeps track of actions or deliverables for other people so you can remember what you're waiting for and from whom. This list will come in handy when you meet with anyone who needs to provide you with deliverables. Project Organization Projects List indexes your open loops to provide you a complete review to ensure that all action steps have been defined for all of your projects. This list will assist you in gaining control and focus, relieving stress, conducting weekly reviews, and managing relationships. Project Support Material helps you with your actions and ideas for your projects but does not tell you what to do. They can be managed digitally in note, email, or database applications, or physically in files or notebook. Non-actionable organizational reference material forms a simple library of data that is easily accessible. You must decide how much to keep in light of your needs or preferences, and then organize it by general reference, broad category, contacts manager, or library. Someday/maybe list. This list contains projects, skills, experiences, and ideas that you want to do in the future but are not urgent enough to do right now. This category allows you to imagine cool ideas without committing to them. Checklists. Checklists, the recipe for projects, work processes and procedures, events, and areas of value, interest, and responsibility, provide the items to be checked or reviewed to ensure that nothing is overlooked. Reflection, maintain your getting things done system. Following the organization of your system, a review process will allow you to operate and maintain it. It will assist you in maintaining a focused and proactive approach to getting things done. Reflection will address two major issues. When and what do you look at in all of this? Daily review, the process of checking the following. Calendar, review and manage your day-to-day and time-to-day commitments. Following actions, examine possible actions you could take in your current situation, given your location, circumstances, or when you're with your boss or partner. What should you do, and how often? These larger reviews will ensure that everything works as a cohesive system, allowing you to think and manage at a higher level. Weekly review, the workflow management process entails capturing, clarifying, organizing, and reviewing all outstanding commitments, intentions, and inclinations. Process all of your collected notes, paperwork, emails, thoughts, and so on. Update and complete your orienting lists after reviewing them. Be innovative. Ideas and points of view that add value are generated automatically. Overall picture reviews are the process of clarifying the vision, values, and larger goals that influence, challenge, and prioritize your decisions. Making the best action decisions. To begin, trust your intuition when deciding what to do at any given time. Also, 3 decision-making models will help you in getting things done. A 4-criteria model for choosing immediate actions. This model discusses the tasks you should complete right away. Context, sort your lists by context, location or tools, to avoid wondering what to work on. Time available, you can match your actions to the time periods you have by using your calendar and watch. Energy available, keep a list of tasks that require little mental or creative effort. Priorities, make deliberate choices based on your responsibilities, relationships, goals, and values. A 3-pronged approach to evaluating daily work. This model goes over the tasks you perform throughout the day. Performing predefined tasks from your action lists. Taking on work that was not originally planned for. You can go over your pre-planned work to see where you can fit in this unexpected work. Define your work that comes in from your inputs to determine what needs to be done with them now or later. A 6-level model for evaluate your work. In practice, you should start with the details and work your way up, beginning with the bottom. You want to make sure that what you're doing is in line with your priorities. Current actions are listed on your action lists to help you understand your immediate priorities. Horizon 1, the current projects are listed on your projects list, with objective outcomes and next steps for each. Horizon 2, the areas of focus and accountability are your responsibilities at work as well as your personal responsibilities to your family, community, and yourself. Horizon 3, 1 to 2 year goals are your job's short-term objectives. Horizon 4, the long-term visions are the mid-term vision for your career and personal net worth. Horizon 5, life is about finding your life's purpose and maximizing your expression and impact. Taking charge of projects. This chapter assists you in vertically planning your projects after you have learned the horizontal methods for getting things done. There are a few pointers to help you plan naturally and informally in order to foster creativity. Project planning. There are two types of projects that require some planning. Those who have your attention even after determining the next steps. These projects require the planning steps of brainstorming and organizing, setting up meetings, and gathering information. Those who may have unexpected practical ideas and helpful information. These projects require location for ideas to be captured and processed later. Structures and tools. You must have excellent tools to capture the random ideas that arise. Thinking tools. Using organizational applications can spark creative thinking. Writing instruments. Having these on hand will help you quickly capture ideas. Support structures. Document and organize your project ideas in files, notebooks, digital applications, and so on. The effectiveness of the Getting Things Done principles. This section goes into greater detail to describe the subtler and more profound outcomes you can expect when you implement the Getting Things Done method in your work and life. The habit of capturing. When it comes to capturing, you may feel overwhelmed with tasks, especially if you break promises to yourself. Handle agreements in this manner. Don't make the agreement, say no, as you should only take on commitments that you need or want to do. Finish the agreement, do it because completing tasks will make you feel more accomplished. Renegotiate the contract, change it because changing the original terms does not violate your commitment. The decision on next steps. What is the next step? There are several advantages to making this choice. Clarity provides information about what will be done, who will do it, and when it will be completed. Accountability determines who is responsible for the action's progress. Productivity increases when the next action is known and completed immediately. When you feel accomplished, you gain self-confidence and self-esteem. Outcome-focusing imagination can assist people in achieving their goals by narrowing their focus and ability to execute the necessary actions. When you know why you want to go and have a vision for where you want to go, it will be easier to figure out what you need to do to get there. The mastery path. Getting Things Done mastery is divided into 3 levels. Use the Getting Things Done workflow to implement management fundamentals. Implement a high-level and more integrated system to manage life holistically. Make use of your skills to create space and get things done in order to express yourself, find meaning, and add value to the world. Following steps. When you use the power of getting things done, you can create a productivity system that will assist you in taking control of your personal and professional lives.